A very conservative budget. We feel that, as has been uncommon in the past, revenue projections have been way off in the past. That has led to this deficit. Since I've been governor, we've been very accurate. We anticipate with this upcoming budget, the revenues are very conservative. We're only looking at about a 1.9% increase in revenues.
That amounts to about a $1.5 million increase from the previous fiscal year's budget. Although it's a modest increase compared to budgets from previous administrations, it is still an increase. Former Senator Bob Kliskey has publicly recommended adopting budgets that don't increase spending from the previous year.
I think his statements would be accurate for previous administrations and previous budgets passed. I might remind everyone that when I was Ways and Means Chair, those were the last two surplus budgets for the government. And I can understand his statements. We've seen that in past administrations and past legislatures, but I feel very confident on the numbers that we provided. 1.9% increase in revenues, we believe, is very conservative.
Even with the $774 million budget, the governor says there's just not enough money to really fund all of the government's mandates. Instead, they're focusing on critical services. In fact, he gave budget increases to some of these critical areas. GPD got $1.2 million increase, GFD a $2.4 million increase, GMH a $300,000 increase, Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse a $1.3 million increase, and DSID a $300,000 increase. The governor also broke up money for education, public health, and public safety, giving education, which includes GDOE, UOG, and GCC, $326 million total. Public health, which includes GMH, Department of Public Health and Social Services, and Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse, $121.7 million total. And public safety, which includes agencies like GPD, GFD, DOC, and Homeland Security, a total of $99.9 million. The governor believes that the administration will be able to work with the legislature with less challenges than in previous years.
I'm going to take our speaker's pledge for dialogue and willingness to reach out to work in collaboration. I'll take it in face value and in good faith. So moving forward with this budget process and with many other issues, and whether it's a deficit, whether it's improving services, whether it's improving our economy, I look forward to working with this legislature in focusing on these critical issues that are affecting our people.